Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For the first timers, welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoyed this session with me. And so it was on a Wednesday evening. Wait, before I get to that Wednesday, let me get you back to the roots of the matter. So I remember those on social media. I think it was on Facebook. Someone had posted that if you wanted to earn more income, you should get back to them. You should be very careful with these people who tell you to go to their inbox. Like when you're saying, how do I do it? And I'm like, inbox me. Do not inbox, it's a scam. So I remember someone posted something like that on Facebook. And then I sent him an inbox. And so we exchanged contacts. And now we agreed on when to meet. So we had an appointment that on Wednesday we were to meet, have a meeting. He could guide me and take me through on how we would do all these things. It was an online something to get more money. So all said and done, I prepared. I remember we talked on a weekend, so we agreed that on Wednesday we would meet somewhere in town. So all that week I got prepared, and so on Wednesday after work I decided to go to town, which was not the norm because at that time I didn't really have to go to town to get to the house from work. So Wednesday comes, I go to work, then in the evening after work I take him out to town. So I get to town, but I remember there was mad traffic that day, so it took long before I got to town. We had agreed that we were supposed to be meeting at 6, but unfortunately I left work at 5, and then by the time I was getting to town it was a bit late. It was around some few minutes to 7. So when I called this guy, he was like, we already had a meeting. Kumbe, we had meetings. We had a meeting with several other people. So he just told me that they were already done. They were almost done with the meeting, so that you could reschedule our appointment, which was okay by me. But you see, there was no way I could get to town, spending all that time coming to town, and then I get to town and he tells me to go back home. Who? Not me. So I decided to get myself something to do. So what I decided to do was to walk around streets, because I knew they would be selling, these people who sell along the streets, yeah. So I knew they'd be selling things, so I just wanted to window shop and see if I could get something for myself. But apparently that day, the Kanjo had the operations going on, so not so many people were selling that day. So after I walked for some time, checked out, it reached a point where there were no people selling anymore. So I just decided to walk around town. I was so walking, and if you saw me that day, you could not even believe that I didn't have anything to do. So I remember going round to Kenyatta Market, not Kenyatta Avenue, and then just as I was making a U-turn, I saw some guys standing there. I didn't even know who they really were, but it was scary because they were standing there and it was at night. So I passed really quick, and then later ahead someone called me, a friend of mine called me. So as I was just removing my phone from my pocket, I noticed someone was following me. So just as I'm checking behind, I see this guy and he's just like, finish up. So I'm like, what? So I'm calling my friend, telling her, imagine I've met a robber. I don't know this guy. I think he wants to snatch my phone. Just in case he does, just know that I'm heading home and my phone is snatched. So after I'm done with the phone, he comes close to me and he's like, don't be scared. I'm not a bad guy. So I ask him, like, who are you and what do you want? So he's like, you don't have to know who I am now, but I want to. So I turn to him and tell him, I'm really sorry, but I'm not what you think I am, because it was along Koinaga Street. You get me? You feel me? You understand me? So he's like, I know you're not, but I still want to do it. I'm like, okay, how do you just meet a stranger and tell them that? And he's like, okay, I'm really sorry. I think I really started off wrong. Can I know you? And I'm like, no, you can't know me. And then he's like, okay, I want to tell you something. Have you ever listened to this? So he gets his phone off his pocket, and then it sets me a music. But then I don't even understand. I don't understand how I still stayed there talking to that guy after all. So he gets out his phone and then puts me a song. I'm not gonna mention the song anyways. Then they, have you ever heard of that? And I'm like, no, I've never heard of that. Ati, wait, you've never heard of that? That's my song. I'm a celeb. I'm like, okay. So if you're a celeb, you just meet people in town and tell them that. And like, okay, I'm really sorry. So this is it. So he tells me his name. Let's give him a name. Let's say his name is what is this? Usage. So Usage tells me, my name is Usage, and I've seen you, and I was standing behind with such and such a celeb. Have you seen him? And I'm like, no, I haven't seen him. I think the guys I saw standing there, but I didn't take in on them. I didn't know who they really were because I didn't look at them. So he's like, we were actually the ones who were standing there, and we looked at you, and I liked you, and so I've been following you all this while as you were making a call. So don't think I'm a bad guy. So he's like, okay, then let's move to where people are if you're scared. I'm like, okay, that's fine. So we move to where people are, then we talk a bit. Then we even find out that we know some people in common, which is really strange. So the fact that we knew some people in common made me feel a bit comfortable with this guy. So we stay there for some time. Then he starts telling me how he has money, he wants to take me out for a drink. I'm like, no, I don't want any drink. I'm really sorry. So like, okay, get me your number. I want to get back to you sometime later so we can talk about it. I'm like, no. So how do you want us to meet? I'm like, if you see me again for the second time, I mean, if you see me again next time, I'll give you my number. But for now, no, I'm not gonna give you a number. So he decides, okay, fine, I'm not gonna take your number, but you go home, but you can accept, we just have some drinks in town. I'm like, no, it's a Wednesday and I have to go to work tomorrow, so let me just go home. So the guy lets me go. And kwanza, not to forget, this guy had some funny skinny jeans on him. He was just standing there like, and the trouser is just like, you know. So he's there standing there talking to me like, man, can I? And I was like, hey, this guy is so weird. See, look at him. He's even dressed in such a funny way. I mean, that was just a turn on. I mean, who does that? Guys, who does that? And then after 2 weeks, there was a time I went to town to cut my hair. So I'm in the barber shop then. Just as I'm standing there, like I'm waiting for the barber to come talk to me because I want to do some inquiries. I just feel someone like this. Someone is so breathing behind me, and I'm wondering what kind of a person is he? He's not even giving me my personal space. You know, someone he's just behind me, like this is me, and here is him. So he's like, so I turn like this to check who is behind me, and guess what? It is Usage again. Wow. I don't know where this guy had followed me from, but that is so scary. That was so scary. So I had to move an inch. I remember I moved to the barbers, and then he came to me and asked if I could talk to him. So I told him, okay, give me time, let me shave, and then I'll get back to you. So he also had come to cut his hair. So I told him, you just get your hair cut where as I do mine, as I cut mine, and then we'll link up after that. I made sure that my hair was cut in the shortest time possible, and that was it. He never saw me again. He never saw me again. So that was it. Really, it was really strange. I hope you enjoyed my story. That was it. I hope you're here again to wait for my next boom. Bye bye for now. I love you so much. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know your experiences with strangers. Yeah?